My favorite thing to do on Mondays is whatever I want. And I'm literally in my favorite place here in Tanzania, in Budia Islands. So gorgeous. I was just thinking with tons of gratitude about how the virtual conference went here in Tanzania. And it was a success, you know? I mean, it's so interesting because when you are in a position where you can be creative, you can pivot, and you can find gratitude, create your own safety, you will essentially make a plan. And I was listening to a talk. The girls are here. How beautiful. I was listening to a talk this morning from a fellow creator sharing about how it takes time to be successful here on the continent. And for people that don't make it, what is that like? And I don't know, because I haven't just made it. I haven't made it just yet. Z, do you have that rope? Okay. Are you standing up? Are you standing? Okay. It's weird. The tide is doing weird things. But there's some advice that I want to give you that essentially will make it so that you're more likely to be successful. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ashley if you're new here. On my channel, Ashley in Africa, I share my experience of living, moving, and doing business here on the continent of Africa. I'm currently in the beautiful Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, just wrapping my virtual conference, travel, move, and do business. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to ensure your success as a business owner here on the continent. So as you all know, I focus on entrepreneurship. When people talk to me about doing business, I talk about entrepreneurship. Are you girls okay? This is like impromptu mothering whilst trying to record. And the sun is beautiful. Okay, so advice. This creator, I'll tag his video below, for Kenganda, O'Shea Duke Jackson, talked about how in order to ensure success, you're gonna have to work for free. And he was so right as I reflected over my 4 years here being in Tanzania. I'm doing business 4 years later. Haven't made a dollar, right? Haven't signed a contract, but here in Tanzania, it takes time. You have to build credibility, and people want to know that you're serious. If you don't have millions of dollars to invest, like the foreigners that are coming with capital from their governments, or venture capitalists, then you're becoming a service provider. You literally have to show and prove. And my first virtual summit, actually my first investor summit, I lost money, and I'm hoping to break even on my second one. But I'll persist because I know that I've solved a problem. I've created an ecosystem for people to connect to the continent, to the countries where I've experienced a beautiful time, opportunities, business, personal, professional opportunities. And yeah, I mean, I'm hopeful that it will lead to something, and it is. There are so many irons in the fire. And same with South Africa. You know, I've been volunteering at Wits University and volunteering for different government organizations. And, you know, irons are in the fire. No checks have been cut yet. But I am confident that my persistence, my diligence, and my focus will produce a fruit, right? Because that's just how it works. It works that way, and I'm confident that it will. And I've got a 10-year plan. I'm also watching the girls. And that plan includes the work that I'm doing here on social media, because this is a lot. The more this community grows, the more I'm dealing with interesting comments, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot to endure. But I know the vision, and it's bigger than me, so I persist. But yeah, 10 years, you know, so we're 4 years in. I got 6 more years to go. And I'm confident that there will be an incredible fruit bared. I mean, there is already fruit, but what you don't see is that I'm being creative to be able to build my business, earn an income here in Africa, whilst being a full-time mother to my 2 children. So the advice is, if you're a service provider, you have an expertise, you may have to work for free, because relationships are built here in Africa, and it takes time. It's not transactional. So if you have the resilience, you have the fortitude, and you have the focus, I'm confident you can do it. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you soon.